Alright guys, here's a video to help you with N.5 box and whisker plots. So, some notes over here to help you out. Some key vocabulary words. Here's kind of a box and whisker plot. It's not pretty. I did the best I can here. Sorry about it, guys. But the first dot represents your minimum value. The last dot represents your maximum value. The dot in the middle of the box is your median. So that's your middle. That's your median. The first dot of the box is your lower quartile, and the second dot in the box, or the dot on the end of the box, is your higher quartile. Okay, something else to pay attention to, watch what they're counting by at the bottoms because it's going to change. They will leave some blanks. So for instance, mine goes 5 blank, 15 blank, so on. If you notice, they count by 5s. So any blank spot, my minimum value is at a 10. Even though it's not written there, I can determine that by figuring out what they're counting by. Another thing you're going to need to remember is how to find range. Range is your biggest number minus your smallest number. So let's take a look at the first question. First question wants to know, based on this box and whisker plot, what is the maximum value? So if I take a look at my dots, my max is here at 1,000. Next question, what is the range? So remember, range, you take the biggest minus the smallest. So this one, my biggest number is out here, that's my max. Well, I need to determine where this is located. So I have to figure out, what are they counting by? They're counting by 100s. So this right here is at 1,300. My smallest is 600. So I have to subtract those two. 1,300 minus 600 gives you 700. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had a little technical problem. So let's take a look at this next question. What is the value of the upper quartile? So the upper quartile is the same thing as saying this number right here. So remember, we have our lower quartile, our median, and our upper or higher quartile. So it just wants to know, where is this located, and that is at 80. So the next question wants us to find the interquartile range. So if we remember to find range, it's your biggest minus your smallest. However, here it says interquartile. So what that means is just the inside of my box. So I'm just looking at this box, and I want the range of that. So the biggest number in my box here, if I find what they're counting by, this is at 45. So my biggest number is 45, minus my smallest, which is 35. So my interquartile range would be 10. This next question wants the lower quartile. So remember our vocabulary. We have our minimum, we have our max, we have a median, this is our lower quartile, and my higher quartile. Outliers are just numbers like something way out here, which we're not going to include, we're not going to count it. So if it wants my lower quartile, I'm going to look right here, and I'm going to determine, where is that located. It appears they are counting by 20s. So this would be 440, so then I'm at 460, and then 480. So I would be at 460. The last type of question you're going to see is going to be about percentages. So each piece of our line is a different percentage. From here to here is 25%. From here to here is the next 25%, 25%, and the last 25%. So in total, we have 100%. Each piece of my line between each dot represents 25%. So this says, what percent of patients wait more than 40 minutes to see their doctor? So if I find 40 minutes, that's here at the very end. How many weight more than that? Well, more than would be over here. There is no data over there. There is no line. So my answer would be 0%. Again, we're dealing with percentages here. So each piece of my line is 25%. So from here to here is 25%. There's my next 25%. My next 25%. And my last 25%. So it says, what percent of the baseball games had 170 or fewer pitches thrown? Exclude any outliers. So I'm not going to pay attention to this star out here at all because it tells me to exclude that. So I'm going to go to 170, which is here. And I want to know how many were fewer than that. Well, all of those points are less than that. So 100%, 25, 25, 25, and 25, 100% was fewer. And the last type of problem you may see for this, again, is dealing with percentages, but it's just a piece of the line. So what percent of salons have between 18 and 22 clients each day? So again, remember, from here to here is 25%. This is my next 25%, 25%, and 25%. So it just wants to know what is between 18 and 22 clients. Well, that is just this blue section here, from 18 to 22. So that is only one piece, and each piece is 25%. So I just have 25%. Alright guys, that's one of every type of problem that you will most likely see going through this. If you have any questions, please give us a call or an email. Have a great day.